Stay savage, your boy Cito bitch sure was poppin'. I can't stress this enough. I need to shave. Shit, god damn, bro, this shit is getting bad. Like, I kind of look like somebody's fucking dad. Like, bro, y'all see this shit? Y'all never see me like this. I get all this, but I try to keep it away, and I've been being lazy, and I haven't shaved. But stay savage, boy. Cito bitch sure was poppin', dude. I took Monday off. I always take Monday off because sometimes I just don't feel like doing shit on Mondays. Mondays usually are my worst day of the week. You know, I hated going to school on Monday, hated going to work on Monday, and I guess, I mean, I don't really hate doing videos on Monday. It's just sometimes it's just like, fuck it, why not? It's Monday. So basically what we have today is we got the boy Kakashi Hatake. Yes, we're gonna be talking about the boy, the legendary Kakashi Hatake himself. We're gonna be breaking him down. So if you guys are excited about today's episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't rocking with the boy, you probably eat booty or some shit like that. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it.
Whipping all this dope up in the trap house. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. They don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so talking about the boy Kakashi Hatake, if you guys do not know, like, if you don't know by now what the fuck Kakashi is, then why are you here? Like, go watch Naruto, bro. Like, go get your life together. Go get things in order. But the thing is, this man Kakashi is known as the copy ninja, you know what I'm saying? That man rocking out of nowhere with the Sharingan. It kind of caught me off guard when I seen him with the Sharingan because his last name was Hatake, and I thought, what the fuck, how the hell do you have a Sharingan if you're not an Uchiha? Like, did your mother marry outside the family or some shit like that? Like, what the fuck happened? So, it's kind of weird. But even then, you know, we got Minato with Naruto, who is still Uzumaki and not Namikaze, plus his father was alive at the same time he was born, which he later on died probably a couple hours after, but still, your dad was alive, so why are you Uzumaki, not Namikaze? Which, I mean, Uzumaki seems like it has a better ring to it because Naruto Uzumaki has like a whole background, but the same thing goes for Kakashi. So like, Kakashi has the Hatake name. The Hatake name is pretty known throughout the village. It's one of those pretty like interesting families, and they usually are like strategic. If you don't know, he's the son of White Fang, you know what I'm saying? So he had a lot of reputation to live up to, kind of similar to Naruto with living up to the reputation of the Fourth Hokage as well as Kushina, who were both known as legendary ninjas. Same goes for Kakashi with his father. So the thing is with Kakashi, you know, when we first see him, you know, we think he's an ordinary teacher. You know, we see him with the lightning blade, of course. Everybody loves Kakashi at this point. Everybody just falls in love with him. Like, I don't know what it is, but Kakashi is probably one of the most popular characters in Naruto. If you look at straw polls and statistics like that, Kakashi is probably one of the most favorite characters in Naruto of all time. He's always top 5. But how can you not like him? He has Shiro, which is known for like white hair and shit like that. He's pretty much that motherfucking great guy, you know, white hair, lightning, red eye, one regular eye, scar in the face. How edgy is that? Like, that's not edgy at all. But if we think about the background of the boy Kakashi, Kakashi was known as a prodigy. He was always living in the shadow of his father. You know, it was something that you had to grow up and you had to develop. You know, you always had to be good. You always had to be great. If you wasn't good enough, you know, you kind of got laughed at. You got cast away. Your dad always made you work extra hard for some shit that you probably didn't want, or something that, you know, the family needed you to do. So the boy Kakashi was known as a prodigy. He was similar to Itachi, you know what I'm saying? This man was like a ninja at like 3-4 years old. If you guys watched the fact video, I was calling him a dangerous baby. But the thing was, he was a dangerous baby. Like, come on, man. Who enlists a child like at the age of 4 or 3 years old into a ninja academy throwing deadly ass kunai? Like, when I was 4, I barely could form a sentence. Like, you know, hey, you wanna be my friend? Come play with me, I'm lonely. But like, that's probably like the biggest thing I ever said. Like, but this man Kakashi had other agendas. You know, this man later on became, you know, like respected throughout the Ninja Academy. He later graduated, became a member of Minato's team with Rin, Obito, and, you know, Minato obviously. So eventually, you know, you seen him excel in the ranks. You start seeing him do extremely well throughout the Naruto world. You start seeing him become like really respected amongst his peers. Everybody knew Kakashi as like this masterful ninja. Now eventually Minato even made him a leader of the cell, made him a leader of the group. You know, basically, I'm gonna be doing this shit while this war is going on. You go take Rin and Obito, and you go over here and you do some other shit, you know, because you're the best one in the group. Tell these fuckers what to do, and bam. That's pretty much how it really went. Like, if you don't think it went like that, I'm probably watching the wrong show, but you know, Kakashi, he always felt like he had to do everything by himself, and eventually he developed the teamwork thing from Obito, you know, by being a part of Minato's team. You know, Obito always expressed how much teamwork was important and stuff like that. So eventually came to the point where things kind of got rough for Obito and Rin. So Rin kind of got fucked over. They kidnapped her, you know, they screwed her and like put the fucking tail beast inside of her. So you know, she was pretty much stuck like Chuck because she's about to get fucked by Chidori, because you know, she didn't want to go back to the village, because if she saw the village, you know, shit happened to her. She was gonna go berserk and she wasn't gonna be able to control the tail beast, because at this point she didn't know she was a Jin Cherokee. She never reached out to the tail beast. She ain't never tried to form a bond with him. So you know, she jumps inside in front of the man Chidori. So damn, that's not good. Now as far as Obito goes, this is probably one of the most saddest tales and fucking psychotic tales of Naruto universe, because we got Obito, you know, he basically fights with Kakashi to get Rin back before she gets the tail beast put inside of her. Eventually they succeed, you know, and followed by that he gets smashed by a boulder, you know, eventually giving his Sharingan to the boy Kakashi, which allowed him to get the Sharingan, which a lot of people were like, oh my god, he got a Sharingan from his friend, that's pretty cool, like, yeah, let's go. Honestly, I think it'll be dope as fuck if my friend gave me a Sharingan, but I think all he ever did was give me a headache. Hey, can I borrow $5? Now let's think about it, right? The Sharingan is a tool that allows you to copy jutsu, right? So Kakashi Hatake, known as Kakashi that copies 1,000 jutsu, right? The copy ninja, basically. Everybody knows him as a man that mastered 1,000 jutsu, but we only seen him use like 5 or 6 maybe, if the most. Then we have, you know, we got this man eventually being traumatized, because you know the fucking Mangekyo is unlocked through traumatization. People get pissed off, you gotta get really upset or emotional distress. Some type of fucked up shit has to happen to you. So the most fucked up thing that could ever happen to him was one of his teammates dying, which was Obito. You know, that's what they thought, but that wasn't as bad because he didn't have it at the time. You know, he had the eye, but still it wasn't as bad as that. But eventually stabbing Rin with a motherfucking Chidori. Now he didn't intentionally do it, you know, he didn't want to do it, she jumped in front of it. So hey, I'm gonna kill my comrade that I was told to protect by my friend who died, who gave me his eye. That's pretty fucked up. So eventually unlocking the Mangekyo Sharingan, you know, this man excelled. So Kakashi Hatake, known as the copy ninja. Well, you can't be a copy ninja without the Sharingan. So your self-proclaimed title, or not even self-proclaimed, your self-title known throughout the world that a lot of people gave you, was given to you by your friend who, you know, gave you your eye, gave you his eye to protect the girl that he loved, the girl that he wanted to be with, and you know, inevitably you stabbed that bitch through the heart. So god damn, that's pretty fucked up. Now later on we see him becomes the teacher of Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. You know, eventually we see him take favor to Sasuke, I guess, you know, and he's training Sasuke personally. Maybe it was due to the fact that Sasuke had the curse mark, and he probably seen similar ways in Sasuke, on top of him having, you know, some skill in using the Sharingan, regardless if not that he was born into a family with a Kekkei Genkai, he still had the Kekkei Genkai because it was implanted into his eye. So he took Sasuke under his wing, you know, eventually teaching Sasuke Chidori. We see him like go through a whole bunch of training with Sasuke, you know, he even puts an extra seal on the curse mark trying to stop Sasuke from going complete batshit crazy. And you know, we see him go through a lot of different phases. You know, he later on picks on Naruto, you know, giving Naruto and Sakura training after they come back to the village and stuff like that. Then, you know, they see the old family reunion without Sasuke, which is picked up Sai, and eventually it switched into Yamato, and it was really weird. Now later on we see Kakashi go through a number of like fucked up events, even realizing that Obito was still alive, you know, fighting against Obito and being like mad with your old previous friend that eventually started a fucking world war that could have like destroyed your whole entire home. You know, that's not something that's just easy to deal with. Now you gotta think about this. The man Kakashi mastered so many different skills. You know, his like primary stuff was earth style, but eventually he picked up lightning style, water style, fire style, you name it. Fuck, you got the Sharingan. On top of being one of the only people that can use a Rasengan and a Chidori. But a lot of people like to argue and be like, oh well, they're two different techniques, you know. No, well, technically they are, but the Rasengan is the base of the Chidori. Eventually the Chidori, you know, came to play with his own little thing, you know. So you do a Rasengan and you make the chakra go a lot wilder and a lot crazy and rapid, and like adding lightning release to it, and that's pretty much the Chidori. So that's kind of how you get that. And you know, eventually being known as the man that created the lightning blade, the man that struck a lightning bolt, you know, this man was pretty much so self-proclaimed. But having to go against your old like comrade, eventually your old friend who gave you his eyes, later on giving you a double Sharingan, allowing you to get a motherfucking Susanoo. What the hell? I never saw that coming, to be honest. That's probably one of the weirdest things I actually seen in Naruto, because I didn't expect Kakashi to get a Susanoo. If you expected Kakashi to get a Susanoo, you're a lot ahead and a lot of events and like different shit than I am, you know. But we know this man, he's skilled in taijutsu. He's rival to my guy, you know, so you gotta be skilled in taijutsu on top of being skilled in genjutsu as well as ninjutsu. Like, this man Kakashi was pretty much well-rounded. If you wanted something, he had it. This man was literally like a CVS. If you go in that bitch to buy one thing, they got another thing, and it leads to another thing, and eventually you find another thing. You know, it's happy. It's just like this man's convenience store. He's a convenient ninja. He has everything that you need, later on becoming Hokage, which kind of put my guy in a standpoint where it's like, damn, you know, we were rivals, but it seems like he won. You're a lot ahead of me. He became Hokage. That's kind of crazy. You know, I wish I could be up there. And then eventually my guy being handicapped and no longer being able to fight, but he still trains like he can. So maybe we'll see him in the future get like a fucking fake leg, or maybe Tsunade will cut off the leg that he has, and eventually he'll get another leg. So that'd be dope to see, but I mean, at this point, I don't really see it happening. But Kakashi overall was a really dope character. I think he is probably one of my most favorite like teachers. A lot of the whole entire teachers. I like Aruka a lot as well, but I think Kakashi and Jiraiya were like my favorite teachers out of the whole bunch. But watching him develop, eventually grow this bond with his cell with Team 7, because eventually, you know, he was one of those people that believe if you couldn't make it, if you couldn't cut the cut, you're gone. Like, the first class he ever let graduate or ever approved of were Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, because everybody else he believed they were boneheads. They didn't believe in teamwork. You know, he didn't let anybody exceed. He didn't like anybody that followed the rules. He believed in his own shit. Now, he gave Naruto a lot of shit because Naruto was knucklehead and ninja. He didn't listen. He did whatever fuck he wanted. He was rash and he had bad decision making. So who wouldn't give him that type of like rep? You know what I'm saying? I would be all like, Naruto, you're a fucking retard. Stop. Sakura, stop crying. Sasuke, stop being emo. Like, what is your problem? But eventually, you know, I liked them all. Eventually, Kakashi became one of my favorite characters, and that's pretty much Kakashi in a nutshell. Like, I broke it down, but it was pretty quickly. You know, it's not too much to talk about, but you know, it's all paved out there, and I kind of made it simplistic for a lot of people to understand it. That way, you don't have to go into a whole mindfuck of details. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. If you guys have a character that you'd like to see me do, this was a character suggestion that was in the comment section. Make sure you leave those in the comments. And with that being said, my name is Shino Ben Trill. I can't even talk. Shino Ben Trill. Stay true and stay real. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And until next time, see you guys later. Bye.